Depending on the setup of your experiment, Array Studio has a number of statistical inference modules to identify significant differences between sample groups. For example, you can run ANOVA, General Linear Model, and more. Although our tutorial set sample size is too small, we will still run a two-way ANOVA. You will find the module under Microarray, Inference, Standard Tests. Choose the data, variables, and observations you want. Name the output. Choose the factors. In this case, it will be source tissue and group. We will include the interaction. For each source tissue, we will compare to control. We can choose the type of multiplicity adjustment, then click Submit. Our ANOVA results will be found under Table, Inference. You'll get a table report and a volcano plot. For each test, you will find one plot. Selecting a variable in one plot will select the same variable in the other. We can see that some genes that are affected in one tissue between treatment and control are not affected in the other. However, one gene is affected in the opposite direction. That's notch 2. For more complicated experimental setups, you can always construct a general linear model. If you have numerical values associated with different samples, such as different concentrations of a compound, you can also use correlate covariate. You can also summarize inference reports where you can create complex filters to find the genes that pass user-defined criteria. Let's find genes that changed by at least 4-fold. With a good p-value. And we can quickly explore the results. We can also add Venn diagrams to views using lists of genes, such as the significant genes from each ANOVA test, which are automatically generated. Let's create a Venn diagram of genes that were differentially regulated between treatment and control in both tissue types. Add a view, Venn diagram view, specify data source, choose our two lists, we can see the genes that were significant in one or both.